He's the billionaire CEO who just publicly humiliated his hardest-working employee over a tiny raise. He is Christopher Brooks. She is Luna Carter. And he has no idea who she really is. Because she's not just an employee. She is the anonymous agent sent undercover to investigate his corruption. This isn't just office drama. This is a secret identity mission. Have you ever felt completely overlooked? Pushed aside by someone who holds all the power, just because they can. This is that story, but with a plot twist you won't believe. This is the ultimate rich man poor woman story, but this time, the poor woman holds all the cards. We are diving into a high-stakes game of lies, a budding workplace romance, and the search for true love in the last place you'd expect. This romance is anything but simple. But what happens when the lines blur? What if the agent, Luna, who might be looking for justice or even revenge, finds a man worthy of redemption? And what happens when the CEO, Christopher, finds himself falling for her, right before he gets exposed? This emotional, heart-touching love story is about to get shocking. This is a story of surprise and discovery. If you believe that secrets are always meant to be broken, hit that like button as a sign. Comment below who do you think will be truly humiliated in the end. And subscribe, because you need to see how this love story ends. In the cold, cavernous boardroom, the air crackled with tension. Christopher Brooks, the CEO, sat like a king on a throne, the very picture of a rich man who had never been told no. And then there was Luna Carter, his top employee, standing vulnerable, having just asked for a small, well-deserved raise. The request hung in the air, simple and fair. But the denial, the denial was anything but simple. It was a brutal, public spectacle. He didn't just say no. That would have been too merciful. Christopher, reverting to his worst instincts, made an example of her. He humiliated her, using her request as a public lecture on entitlement and the cog in the machine mentality. The room was frozen. This wasn't just a boss-employee dynamic, it was a public execution. Luna Carter stood there, absorbing the verbal blows, her face a perfect mask of calm. This drama was a naked display of power. And here's the kicker, the delicious irony of it all. This arrogant CEO thinks he's schooling a simple employee. He has absolutely no clue, not an inkling, not a shadow of a doubt that he's not talking to Luna, the quiet analyst. He is talking to the agent sent to investigate his company's corruption. She is undercover, and he just handed her the perfect, most damning piece of personal evidence. What a surprise this will be. Luna just stands there, taking it all in. Click. That's the sound of another piece of evidence locking into place in her mind. His cruelty, his disregard, his absolute, blinding arrogance. Her mission is to find the rot in this company, and the CEO himself is literally pointing her right to it. This secret identity weighs heavily on her, but in moments like this, the burden feels justified. She isn't here for a workplace romance, she's here for the truth. Christopher Brooks leans back, satisfied. He thinks he's just reinforced his power, put another cog in its place. He sees a mouse, he is the cat. He's completely oblivious to the fact that his entire empire is hanging by a thread, and she is the one holding the scissors. This isn't the start of a love story, it's the opening scene of his downfall. He has no idea that she's the one who will get him exposed. It's a classic rich man poor woman dynamic, but this time, the poor woman is a loaded gun. This isn't just about money or corruption. It's about a fundamental clash of values. Luna's investigation is supposed to be impartial, a clean, professional operation. But being humiliated like this? It makes things personal. It lights a fire that wasn't there before. Is this still about justice, or is it starting to border on revenge? She has to keep her focus, to remember she is a professional agent, not just a wronged employee. You can feel the sting of that, can't you? The burn of public shame, the injustice of it all. What one word would you use to describe Christopher's attitude in this moment? Arrogant feels too small. Tyrannical. Blind. It's a shocking display. It's almost impossible to imagine any kind of redemption for a man who enjoys this kind of cruel power. But, as you know, love story narratives are full of strange and unexpected turns. So, Luna Carter walks out of that room, her dignity battered but intact, her mission clearer than ever. She doesn't have her raise, but she has something far more valuable: confirmation. Christopher, the CEO, just made the biggest mistake of his life. He thinks he's won the battle, but he's blissfully unaware of the war he just escalated, and the agent who's already inside his walls. He doesn't know the real Luna at all. Now, let's pull back the curtain on Luna Carter. When the professional suit of the employee comes off, who is she? Well, she's not living in some sleek, high-tech spy condo. Quite the opposite, in fact. Her life is simple. Genuinely simple. Think old books, a rescue cat, and a kettle that's always warm. She's the kind of person who knows her neighbors by name, the kind who pays for the coffee for the person behind her in line. It's a life defined by quiet integrity. This isn't a cover, it's who she truly is. This secret identity as an agent is the job, but her kindness is her core. She believes in doing the right thing, not because someone is watching, but because it's the thing to do. This simple, heart-touching authenticity is her armor and, ironically, her greatest strength. It's what makes her so good at being undercover. Nobody ever suspects a person with genuine light of hiding in the shadows. And then there's Christopher. Yikes. His world is the polar opposite. It's not a home, it's a glass tower. It's cold, sterile, and silent, except for the 247 buzz of the stock market. His friends are superficial board members, his allies are temporary, and his entire life is a series of ruthless acquisitions. He's the ultimate rich man in a gilded cage of his own making, and it's a lonely, cold, and hollow existence. Talk about a rich man poor woman story, right? But the script is flipped. It's not about money, it's about wealth. Luna is wealthy in spirit, in kindness, in a true love for the community she fosters. Christopher Brooks is just rich. He navigates a Shark Tank, where every smile is a calculation and every dinner is a negotiation. It's a world of intense corporate drama, and he is the lead actor, the cold-hearted CEO at the center of it all. So, you have these two people moving on parallel tracks, set for a collision. Luna, the agent, is trying to save the soul of a company. Christopher, the CEO, is busy selling it off piece by piece, or at least, that's what it looks like from the ledger.
He's so deep in the game, he can't see the value of anything that doesn't have a price tag. He's forgotten the language of human connection, a language Luna speaks fluently. This is precisely why she's the only one who can take him down. Or, perhaps, the only one who can save him. His world is brittle, built on glass and greed. Her world is resilient, built on kindness and steel. He's all power, she's all strength. This drama isn't just about corporate-level crime anymore. It's becoming a deeply emotional battle of philosophies, of two worlds colliding. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Is Christopher a monster, or is he just a product of that toxic, ice-cold environment? If you were raised in that world of acquisitions and superficial board members, be honest. Would you have turned out any different? It's a tough pill to swallow. This situation is far more complex than a simple bad guy narrative. He's about to be exposed, but in more ways than one. Luna's simple life gives her clarity. Christopher's complicated life gives him blind spots. Big, massive, dangerous blind spots. He's about to interact with her again, but he still sees her as that cog in the machine. He's completely, utterly blind to the fact that this simple employee is the agent meticulously documenting his every single unethical move. And she's about to get even closer. In Christopher's world, there are two types of people: sharks and chum. And to him, Luna Carter is just chum, a cog, a name on a spreadsheet, an employee number. He literally passes her in the hallway the day after the meeting and doesn't even recognize her. He's already forgotten the employee he so publicly humiliated. That's how little she registers on his radar. He is the CEO, after all, and his mind is on bigger things. But oh, this cog has teeth. While he's busy with his hostile takeovers, Luna is at her desk running diagnostics. But she's not just doing her job. She's doing her job. Every keystroke is dual purpose. She's downloading encrypted files, tracing dark money transfers, and cross-referencing shadow accounts. This agent is building a case, brick by painstaking brick, right under his arrogant nose. The blindness of Christopher Brooks is, well, it's almost impressive. It's a shocking level of self-absorption. He's so insulated by his power, so convinced of his own untouchability, that he can't see the threat. He's looking for spies in expensive suits, for betrayals in the boardroom. He's not looking for quiet employee in accounting, the one he dismissed so cruelly. This secret identity is the perfect camouflage, hidden in plain sight. And what is she documenting? It's not pretty. It's the kind of corporate drama that ruins empires. Illegal dumping to save a few bucks. Insider trading. Bribes disguised as consulting fees. He's running his company like a personal kingdom, and she's mapping his every unethical move. The man is arrogant, but boy is he sloppy. He's left a trail of digital breadcrumbs, and this agent is gobbling them up one by one. He thinks she's just a poor woman trying to climb the ladder. This whole rich man, poor woman narrative he's built in his head is his undoing. He's so used to people fawning over him or fearing him that someone who is just quietly competent is utterly invisible. He has no idea this cog is part of high-stakes undercover operation designed to get him and his entire corrupt board exposed. This is where the workplace romance genre gets twisted into a knot. There's a proximity, a closeness, but it's all a professional lie. Luna has to sit in meetings and listen to him talk about company values while holding a hard drive full of his crimes. The cognitive dissonance is staggering. It's an emotional tightrope walk, and she can't slip, not even for a second. She's not here for romance, she's here for justice. It's a shocking level of arrogance from the CEO, isn't it? He's walking right into the trap she's setting. Give us a like if you're here for the moment this cog in the machine finally turns the gears on him. We all love to see the overconfident get a surprise they never saw coming. And this plot twist is going to be a big one. So, Christopher continues his reign, blind and arrogant. And Luna, the agent, continues her quiet, deadly work. But the status quo is a fragile thing. A crisis is brewing. A rival executive, jealous and suspicious, is about to make a move, not against Christopher, but against Luna. And this is where things get really interesting. He's about to see this cog do something completely unexpected. Here it comes. The drama is about to ramp up, but not from the source you'd expect. There's another shark in the tank, a rival executive who sees Luna Carter's quiet competence as a threat. Or maybe he just sees her as an easy target, a way to score points. He decides to sabotage her big project, deleting key files, changing deadlines, feeding her bad data. He's trying to make her fail spectacularly. He wants to see this employee humiliated. And for a moment, it looks like he's won. The project is crashing, alarms are blaring, and all eyes turn to Luna. This is the moment she's supposed to break, to cry, to point fingers. The rival is watching from the sidelines, smirking. This is a high-stakes corporate nightmare. But he forgot one crucial detail. Luna isn't just any employee. She's a highly trained agent. Crisis is her breakfast. Luna doesn't panic. She doesn't even flinch. With a calm that is almost unsettling, she just gets to work. Her fingers fly across the keyboard. She's not just fixing the problem, she's rerouting the entire system, bypassing the sabotage, and building a better, more secure solution in real time. She handles it with a grace and lethal intelligence that leaves the entire room silent. It's a shocking display of competence. Christopher Brooks, the CEO, is watching this. He was drawn by the commotion, expecting to see a mess. He came for the execution. He stayed for the magic show. He's watching this cog, this poor woman, dismantle a crisis that his senior VPs couldn't handle. He's impressed. It's a new, uncomfortable feeling. He doesn't do impressed, especially not by a low-level employee. This is a surprise, to be sure. This is the first crack in his cynical armor. He's a rich man who appreciates assets, and she just proves she's a massive one. He's seeing, for the first time, not a poor woman, but a brilliant, strategic mind. It's a tiny spark, the very first ember of what could be a workplace romance? No, that's too simple. It's the beginning of fascination. He's intrigued, and Christopher is not a man who gets intrigued easily. Oh, and the rival? Luna didn't just fix the problem. She simultaneously ran a trace on the sabotage, found the source, and discreetly sent the proof to internal security. She didn't do it for revenge, she did it for efficiency. She cut the head off the snake without ever raising her voice. The rival executive is escorted from the building by lunch. The drama is swift and brutal, and she never got her hands dirty. That, right there, that's power. Not the loud, arrogant kind like the CEO, but the quiet, undeniable kind. What's one word for Luna's comeback? Flawless? Savage? Brilliant? It's a heart-touching moment of competence in a sea of idiots. You just want to applaud. She's not just an agent, she's a queen, and she's just put the whole court on notice. Christopher is impressed, yes, but he's also suspicious. Who is this Luna Carter? This kind of talent doesn't just appear out of nowhere. He can't shake the feeling that there's more to her. He's the CEO, he doesn't like surprises, even good ones. So he decides to set a test, a loyalty test. He expects his employee to fail, but what he's about to see will change everything. Christopher Brooks doesn't trust this. That employee, Luna, is too good, too calm. So he devises a test, a cruel little piece of corporate drama. He leaks false information about a merger, a loyalty test to see who bites, who spreads rumors, who tries to profit from the info. It's a trap, plain and simple. And he sets the bait right in front of Luna, expecting her to fail, to prove she's just as greedy as everyone else. He also puts her in an impossible position with a struggling colleague, let's call him Tom. Tom is on thin ice, close to being fired. Christopher structures the test so that for Luna to win look good to the CEO, she'd have to throw Tom under the bus for a minor mistake. It's a cold, calculated move. He wants to see if she has the killer instinct he values. He's testing her loyalty to him. The rich man Luna sees the test. She's an agent, she smells a trap a mile away. She recognizes the false data immediately and disregards it. But it's what she does with Tom that's the real story. She sees him struggling, panicking, about to be humiliated in a way she knows all too well. And instead of using him as a stepping stone, she helps him. Quietly, after hours, she fixes his mistake, teaches him how to avoid it, and deflects the blame. Christopher is watching. He has eyes everywhere. Of course, he expects to see betrayal, backstabbing, or at the very least, selfish self-preservation. Instead, he watches unseen as Luna shows profound, heart-touching kindness to a colleague who offers her no advantage. She sacrifices her own win to save someone else. It's illogical, it's inefficient, and it's the most human thing he's seen in a decade. This is the real plot twist for Christopher. Not a shocking betrayal, but a shocking act of goodness. It hits him somewhere he didn't know he had left. A feeling. It softens something. He's a rich man who built walls of cynicism, and this employee, this poor woman he misjudged, just found a crack. He's confused. This act of true love platonic, yes, but still love doeth and compute in his world. He wanted to test her loyalty, and she showed him what it really means. Not loyalty to a CEO, but loyalty to people, to integrity. This simple act of kindness is more powerful than any ruthless move he's ever made. It's a moment of accidental redemption, not for her, but for him. It's the first time he starts to question the very world he's built. Okay, let's be real. If you were in her shoes, your career on the line, the CEO, watching, would you have saved Tom? Or would you have saved yourself? It's the ultimate dilemma. Comment below, save Tom or save myself. It's easy to judge from the sidelines, but that's a hard call in a cutthroat workplace romance environment. Even if it's a fake one, Christopher is deeply shaken. This employee, Luna Carter, is an anomaly. She's not a shark. She's not chum. She's something else entirely. But this surprise also worries the agent in Luna. She's gathering evidence, but she's also getting noticed. And while she's busy documenting his crimes, she's about to stumble onto his biggest secret, a secret that isn't a crime at all. Luna, the agent, is deep in the code. She's following the money. This is the undercover work she excels at cold, hard data. She's tracing a series of large, undeclared payments siphoned from a private account. This is it. This has to be it. This is the smoking gun, the final nail in the CEO's coffin. This money trail is the key to getting him exposed. She's sure this leads to a bribe or an offshore slush fund. She follows the trail. And it doesn't lead to an offshore account in the Caymans. It doesn't go to a rival or a politician. It goes to a community center in the roughest part of town, a place that runs a soup kitchen, an after-school program, and a shelter. She digs deeper, completely confused. This can't be right. This must be a front. But it's not a front. It's real. And the center is named the Eleanor Brooks Foundation. A quick search: Eleanor Brooks, Christopher's mother, died 15 years ago. Suddenly, the drama gets complicated. This isn't money laundering. This is charity. But why? Why would this ruthless CEO, this cold-hearted Richmond, be secretly funding a beacon of hope in the inner city? This is a shocking revelation. It's a genuine plot twist in her investigation. The man who humiliated an employee over a few dollars is pouring millions into a place for the down and out. This is a heart-touching secret. He isn't just a tyrant. He's a man of profound contradictions. He's grieving. He's honoring his mother. He's showing a kind of true love she never thought possible. This changes everything for Luna. Her mission was simple: expose the monster. But what if he's not a monster? Or what if he's both? This emotional discovery shakes her to her core. It makes her question her mission, her black and white view of him. This is a revenge fodder. This is a sign of redemption. This secret identity of his is far more complex than hers. He's still the CEO who breaks laws. That's a fact. But he's also the son who secretly honors his mother with acts of incredible kindness. This cognitive dissonance is overwhelming. It's the beginning of a dangerous shift. She's an agent, but she's also a woman. And this secret, it's the first crack in her armor. This might be the start of a very complicated love story, one she is not prepared for. Does this one good act excuse all the bad? This is the core of his redemption arc. Let me know what you think. Hit like if you believe this single heart-touching act proves there's still good in him. Or comment if you think it's just a rich guy's guilt money. This is where the romance could get really, really messy. Luna is reeling from this discovery. The man she's supposed to destroy is not the man she thought he was. She's exposed a secret, but not the one she wanted. But she has no time to process this emotional bombshell. Because Christopher Brooks, the CEO, newly intrigued and softened by her kindness, does something completely out of character. He invites her, Luna Carter, the low-level employee, to a high-stakes corporate dinner. Ping. An email lands in Luna's inbox. An invitation, not just to any dinner, but to the CEO's inner sanctum, high-stakes corporate dinner. The one with the billionaire partners and the cutthroat investors. She's just a junior employee. This is not normal. This is a surprise. And for an undercover agent, surprises are bad. But she knows she can't refuse. This is her best chance to get close to his inner circle, to gather more evidence. This is the ultimate rich man, poor woman scenario. What does she even wear? Her closet is simple and kind, not corporate royalty. She chooses a simple, elegant butt-modest dress. It's the only thing she has that's remotely appropriate. She's not trying to be a princess in a fairy tale love story. She's an agent on a mission, walking into the lion's den. She's just trying to blend in and not be seen. She walks in. The room stops. Not in a good way. The room is glittering with diamonds and designer labels, a sea of superficiality. And Luna stands out like a sore thumb. She's a sip of clean water in a room full of expensive, toxic champagne. The other women, draped in couture, look at her like she's a stain on the carpet. The drama is immediate and palpable. She can feel the judgment. They don't just look, They talk. Christopher's wealthy partners, and especially their wives, are ruthless. They openly mock her. Is she staff? One sneers. Darling, that dress looks thrifted. Another whispers, not so quietly. She is humiliated again. But this time it's not by the CEO. It's by his entire venomous world. And they're vicious. Christopher Brooks is watching all of this. He sees his partners, his peers, being their awful, snobbish selves. He invited her here. Why? To test her? To show her off? Or maybe, deep down, he wanted her to see his world? He sees the mockery, and he feels a flash of something. Shame? Anger? He's the rich man who created this Shark Tank. He's exposed her to this. Luna Carter feels the stares. She hears the whispers. She is cornered. This is 1,000 times worse than the boardroom. This is personal. This is an emotional assault. She's a poor woman in the rich man's castle, but she is also a trained agent. She takes a deep breath, holds her head high, and refuses to give him the satisfaction of her tears. She's here to work, even if the workplace romance vibes are bizarre. This is awful. It's that high school cafeteria to meet a billion feeling. We've all felt like the outsider at some point, right? What one word describes those partners? Vile? Insecure? Trashy? It's a shocking display of elitism. You just want someone to put them in their place. This romance is feeling less like a love story and more like a horror show. The vipers are circling. They think they're about to tear this simple employee apart. They think she's weak. But Luna is not just an agent, she's a woman of substance. She's about to defend herself. And she's not going to use claws, she's going to use her mind. Christopher's about to see, in real time, the difference between rich and valuable. One of the partners, feeling bold and wanting to impress the CEO, decides to confront her directly. So, Luna, he says, his voice dripping with condescension, what exactly do you do for Christopher? The implication is disgusting, reducing her to a plaything. The table goes quiet. This is it. This is the moment they expect her to crumble. This drama is reaching its peak. This is a public attempt to see her humiliated for their sport. Luna doesn't snap. She doesn't cry. She doesn't even get angry. She simply turns to him, looks him dead in the eye, and with quiet dignity, she answers him. Not the implied, ugly question, but the real one. She starts talking about market volatility, about a niche area of data analytics. She dismantles his entire investment portfolio politely in 60 seconds. It is a masterclass. At the end of the table, a key investor quiet. Older man everyone fears perks up. He's been ignoring the drama and the snobs. But he's listening now. He challenges Luna on a point. She counters, respectfully, with data head missed. A real conversation starts. By the end, he's not just impressed, he's laughing. He raises his glass. Well, Brooks, he booms. This employee of yours is the only person here worth talking to. The table is stunned. The snobs are humiliated. It's the most shocking plot twist of the evening. Luna Carter, the poor woman, just won the respect of the biggest whale in the room, all without raising her voice. She proved her worth, not with a designer label, but with her brain. It's a heart-touching moment of pure, unadulterated competence. She didn't need revenge, she just needed a platform. Christopher is floored. He's watching this agent. This woman command a room that terrifies his VPs. And in that moment, he sees his own world for what it is: snobbish, superficial, and weak. He sees his own snobbery. He, the CEO, the rich man, feels small. He's not just impressed, he's starting to feel the first, dangerous, and very real spark of a workplace romance. This is the moment the rich man, poor woman dynamic shatters. He sees her, not the employee, not the agent, he still doesn't know that. He sees Luna, and he realizes with a jolt that she is everything his world is not authentic, brilliant, and real. This is the true beginning of the love story, a romance built on a foundation of profound respect. Boom. That's how it's done. Give this a like as a sign of respect for the quiet dignity of Luna Carter. She didn't just win an argument, she won the war. It's the ultimate brains over Buck's victory. We love to see it. This is a kind of redemption that feels good. She exposed them for the fools they were. This night changes everything. Christopher is captivated. Luna is conflicted. This CEO is not the man she thought. This emotional journey is getting complicated, but the drama is far from over, because someone else was watching this exchange. The rival executive, the one she got fired. He's been digging, and he's just discovered her secret identity. Remember that rival executive? The one Luna so brilliantly and quietly took down? Well, he didn't just disappear. He's been stewing. He's been digging. He's obsessed with the employee who humiliated him. He's on a path for revenge. He starts looking into Luna Carter, trying to find any dirt to destroy her. He's expecting to find a fake degree, maybe some petty theft. He's not expecting to find a government file. And then he finds it, a digital breadcrumb, a server connection she thought was clean. He pulls a thread, and the entire undercover operation unravels. He sees it all. Luna Carter isn't just an employee. She's an agent, a federal agent. The shocking truth is laid bare. He is terrified. He thought he was playing office politics. He just stumbled into a federal investigation. He's not just scared of her, he's scared of what she'll find on him. He's not clean. Nobody in this company is. Fearing exposure, he acts fast. He can't expose her secret identity to the feds. That would just bring them down on him. So he does the next best thing. He decides to use it. He plants evidence. He fakes logs. He frames Luna, the agent, for corporate espionage. He makes it look like she's a rogue agent, that she's been stealing company secrets and government secrets to sell to a third party. He uses her own tools against her. He plants the very evidence she collected against the CEO, but he twists it, making it look like her personal stash to sell. It's a brilliant, evil, and desperate move. This plot twist is born from pure panic. This is the ultimate nightmare. The hunter becomes the hunted. Luna has no idea this is happening. She's too busy dealing with her complicated, emotional feelings for Christopher Brooks. She's starting to believe in his redemption. She's even starting to feel the pull of a love story. She's being blinded by the potential romance, and she's about to be exposed in the worst way. The rival executive goes straight to the board. He doesn't go to Christopher. Oh no, he goes around him, to the old guard partners who are already suspicious of the CEO's new pet. He presents his evidence. The board is in an uproar. An agent in their company, and she's stealing from them? This is the worst kind of drama, and it's all pointing at her. This is a nightmare scenario. Your cover is blown, but by the wrong person for the wrong reasons. What would you do? Try to run? Or stay and fight, even though you're being framed by a man you know is guilty? This is a no-win situation. The shocking part is how fast it all turns. Her secret identity has become her prison. The board is convinced. They are furious, and they want blood. They call Christopher Brooks. They lay it all out. The CEO is summoned. He's told that his favorite employee, the woman he's been defending, the woman he's feeling for, is a spy, and he, feeling betrayed and reverting to his cynical self, is about to make the final devastating move. Christopher hears the words, Luna Carter, agent, espionage, spy, and something inside him breaks. The new soft part of him, the one that was open to a love story, it shatters. The redemption, gone. The romance, a lie. He doesn't feel sad. He feels stupid. He, the CEO, the master of the universe, was played by a simple employee. It's the ultimate surprise and the ultimate betrayal. He reverts instantly back to the cold, ruthless rich man he was. This is what you get for trusting someone. This is what you get for feeling. His emotional connection to her sours into pure, unadulterated rage. She didn't see his mother's community center, she saw a target. His kindness, a weakness she exploited. This is the ultimate betrayal. He needs revenge. He doesn't pull her aside. He doesn't ask questions. He strides out onto the open office floor. The entire company is working. He finds her at her desk. Luna Carter. His voice is ice. The whole floor goes silent. This isn't just drama, it's an execution. This is personal. He's not a CEO. Right now, he's a man scorned. You're fired. He says it loud enough for everyone. Security. He points at her. He accuses her, right there, of corporate espionage. He tells her the company will pursue legal action to the fullest extent. He is humiliating her. It's the first scene, the denial of the raise, all over again, but 1,000 times worse. It's a public crucifixion. He has humiliated the woman he was falling for. Luna is blindsided. This is not her agency. This is not her handlers. This is him. She has no idea she's been framed. She just sees the man she was, maybe, starting to fall for, the man she thought was on the path to redemption. And he's looking at her with pure hatred. This shocking turn is a plot twist she never saw coming. Her secret identity is exposed, but in the worst possible way. So much for the workplace romance. So much for true love. She's speechless. She can't defend herself. If she admits she's an agent, she confirms his accusation. If she denies it, she's a liar. She's been perfectly trapped by the rival. She is destroyed. The heart-touching connection they had, it's now a weapon he's using to stab her. Can you feel the ice in that? He didn't just fire her. He tried to annihilate her. What's the word for that feeling? Devastation? Betrayal? Agony? This emotional blow is almost physical. He's not just angry, he's acting out of deep, deep hurt. He's taking his revenge for his own vulnerability, for being made a fool. Security guards grab her arms. They don't even let her get her coat. They walk her to the elevator. She's walked out of the building in front of everyone. She has nothing, no job. Her mission as an agent is a catastrophic failure. Her reputation is ruined. And the man she was beginning to see as a partner is now her greatest, most powerful enemy. This is it. This is the absolute bottom. The false defeat. Luna Carter is standing on the sidewalk in her simple dress with a cardboard box from security containing her desk plants. She has nothing. Her agency has already disavowed her, thanks to the rival's evidence. Her mission as an agent is over, a complete and total failure. She didn't get the CEO. Exposed, she got herself exposed. Her reputation is ruined. In the secret world of intelligence, being burned is one thing. Being framed as a rogue agent, a traitor, that's a death sentence. No one will trust her again. She's on a do-not-hire list for life. She's radioactive. The rival's revenge was surgical and complete. He didn't just beat her, he erased her professionally. But the professional failure? That's not even the worst part. The worst part is him, Christopher Brooks, the man she saw funding a community center, the man she defended at dinner, the man she felt for. This wasn't just a workplace romance, it was almost a love story. She was beginning to believe in his redemption, in the true love that could heal him. And now, that same man is her greatest enemy. He's the rich man with infinite resources, and he thinks she betrayed him. He won't just let this go. He's going to hunt her. He's going to use his power to make sure she never works again, never feels safe again. The drama has escalated from corporate to deeply, dangerously personal. He is a CEO scorned, and he is ruthless. Now, she truly is the poor woman from the rich man, poor woman story. She has no money, no allies, and no power. She was humiliated, fired, and threatened. And the CEO who did it? He's back in his tower, nursing his wounded pride, surrounded by his lies. It feels like the ultimate injustice. The bad guys have won. It's a shocking, hollow feeling. Everything she worked for, her integrity, her kindness, it all led to this. To being alone on a cold street. This emotional devastation is complete. This isn't a plot twist, it's an ending. A bad one. She, the employee, the agent, the woman, has lost. She has been utterly defeated. Okay, this is the lowest point. Be honest, if this were you, would you just give up? Would you run away, change your name, and just disappear? Or would you find a way to fight back, even with nothing? This is the ultimate test of character. She has been humiliated and left with nothing. Luna is broken. But Christopher is angry. He's seething. He's pacing his office, ready to burn the world down. But in his rage, he needs proof. He needs to see, with his own eyes, just how she betrayed him. He demands the evidence the rival found. He wants to savor his revenge. And that is the rival's second biggest mistake. Christopher Brooks, the CEO, is in a cold rage. He needs to see it. He needs to understand the mechanics of the betrayal. He barks at his team to bring him all the evidence that expose the agent. The rival executive hands it over, smug and triumphant, thinking he's just become the CEO's right-hand man. He's basking in his revenge. What a fool. Christopher locks himself in his office. He's not a CEO for nothing. He's a brilliant analyst himself. It's how he became a rich man. He starts to go through the data logs, the server connections, the planted files. He's looking for her fingerprints. He's looking for the employee who broke his trust. He's looking for the romance that was a lie. But, wait, something's off. The timestamps are wrong. The file structures are too clean. He sees the evidence she supposedly stole. It's his illegal activity, yes, but the way it was packaged, it's clumsy. It's not her. He saw her work at the dinner. She was an artist. This is the work of a butcher. This isn't the agent's work, it's a frame job. And then he sees it, a digital footprint, a ghost in the machine. The evidence file, the metadata shows it was created by the rival executive. The logs weren't accessed by Luna. They were pushed to her folder from the rival's IP address. The plot twist hits him like a freight train. It wasn't her. It was never her. The drama flips 180 degrees. The rival, in his haste to frame Luna, got sloppy. He tried to play the CEO for a fool. Christopher realizes the rival is the traitor. He's the one who was stealing. He just tried to frame the agent who was probably investigating him. The surprise is shocking. He humiliated an innocent woman. The rage doesn't just disappear, it transforms. It turns cold and sharp from Luna to the rival. But underneath that is a new, crushing emotional weight. Guilt. He fired her. He crucified her. He called her a traitor in front of everyone. The man she smiled at. The man she impressed. He reverts, not to the cynic, but to the man he was before. The man who saw her goodness. Oh, snap. That's the oh moment. What's the one word for what Christopher is feeling right now? Horror? Regret? Dread? He didn't just make a mistake, he committed a sin. The emotional whiplash is intense. This love story just got so much more complicated. He's the rich man who just destroyed the only poor woman who was actually good. He knows the evidence is fake. But if this is fake, where's the real report? He realizes she must have had a real file, a report she was building. He's the CEO, he can find anything. He goes diving into the deep servers, looking for the real agent's work. And what he finds will destroy him. He's a man possessed. The CEO is now using his full power for her, not against her. He tears through firewalls, looking for the real agent's nest. He's not just looking for a report, he's looking for her, for the truth. And then he finds it, a hidden, encrypted file buried deep, her full, unsubmitted report, the one she was working on before she was exposed. He opens it, and it's devastating. It's not a spiteful attack. It's a work of art. It's brilliant, meticulous, and filled with heartbreaking honesty. She has everything. Every illegal deal, every bribe, every single crime. She details his company's flaws, the rot at its core, with the precision of a surgeon. He's reading the complete blueprint of his own downfall. But then, he gets to the end. It's not part of the official report. It's a separate file. Hey! Personal notes folder? He clicks it, and his world stops. It's about him. Christopher Brooks. She's been studying him, not just as a target, as a man. This is the ultimate surprise. It's her personal thoughts, her secret identity's diary. She writes about the community center. She writes about his mother. She writes about the dinner, his snobbish partners, and his own visible discomfort. She writes about the loyalty test and how he spared the employee, Tom. She has documented his potential for good. She saw his soul. This isn't a romance novel. It's a heart-touching analysis of a broken man. She calls him a man of tragic contradictions. She writes, he has a capacity for true love and greatness, but he's buried it under a mountain of fear. She believed in him. The agent saw a path to redemption for the CEO. She wasn't on a mission of revenge. She was hoping for him. This emotional revelation hits him harder than any crime. This is the man she saw. And what did he do? He humiliated her. He fired her. He called her a criminal. The guilt is biblical. He, the rich man, just destroyed the one person, the poor woman he misjudged, who saw any good in him at all. This plot twist is not just shocking, it's shattering. This is the moment a love story truly begins in complete and total regret. This is the moment. This is the heart-touching core. He didn't just find evidence, he found faith. Her faith in him. Give is alike if you believe this is the moment he is truly saved. This is the real redemption. This is where the romance becomes real, even if she's gone. He closes the file. He's shaking, not from fear, but from a profound, seismic shift. He knows what he has to do. He is still the CEO. He still has the power, and he is about to unleash all of it. Racked with guilt, he's going to clear her name, but first, he has to confront the rival. And this time, there will be no mercy. Christopher Brooks is no longer the cynical CEO. He's not the budding romance hero. He is a man on a mission. He's on a path to redemption, and that path begins with revenge. Not for himself, but for her. He's racked with guilt, and he's channeling that emotional energy into a focused, cold fury. His first order of business, clear Luna's name. He uses all his power. He calls the head of her agency. He doesn't ask, he tells. You have a rogue executive in my company, not a rogue agent. He sends him Luna's real report. He sends him the proof of the frame job. He, the Richmond, the former target, validates his own investigation. He makes it clear Luna Carter is not a traitor. She is a hero. Part 2, the rival. Christopher calls him to the boardroom, the same room where he humiliated Luna over a raise. The drama is coming full circle. The rival walks in, still smug, thinking this is his promotion. You wanted to see me, CEO? He smiles. It's the last time he will ever smile in this building. He is about to be exposed. Christopher is not the man he was. He's quiet. He's calm. And it's terrifying. You framed her, he says. It's not a question. The blood drains from the rival's face. Christopher lays out the evidence. The IP logs. The metadata. Everything. He exposed the rival's entire pathetic plan. It's a surgical, brutal takedown. The rival sputters. He threatens. He begs. But Christopher is a stonewall. This isn't just about corporate malfeasance. This is justice. This is a revenge Luna was too noble to take. You didn't just frame an employee. Christopher says, his voice dangerously low. You humiliated a good person, and you made me your instrument. The rival tries one last time, but the company, the investigation. She was still an agent. She was spying on us. Christopher just looks at him. Yes, he says, and she was the only one here with any integrity. This is the ultimate plot twist. The CEO is defending the undercover spy who was sent to destroy him. This is a new man. Okay, he's clearing her name. But let's be real, he's also protecting himself by controlling the narrative. Is this 100 pure redemption? Or is it 80 redemption and 20 high-level damage control? What do you think? It's a messy, emotional situation, as all true love story arcs are. The rival is fired. Security is called. It's neat, but it's not enough. Clearing her name with the agency is secret. Firing the rival is quiet. But the public humiliation, that still hangs in the air. Luna is still seen as a traitor by the entire office. Christopher knows what he has to do. The annual shareholders meeting. He's going to set the record straight in the most public way possible. It's the annual shareholders meeting. The biggest day of the corporate year. The room is packed. Investors, press, an entire company. The CEO, Christopher Brooks, steps up to the podium. Everyone is expecting a speech about profits, about acquisitions. But Christopher, he looks different. He's not the arrogant rich man. He looks humbled. He starts, and it's not about profits. We're a company, he says, that has, for a long time, valued profit over people. I was a CEO who valued it, and I was wrong. The room is silent. This is not the script. This is a shocking opening. The drama is palpable. He has their complete attention. He talks about the rival executive. He publicly, by name, exposed him. He details the frame-up, the espionage, the lies. He makes it clear that the real corruption was not from an outside agent, but from an inside executive. He systematically dismantles the rival's reputation with cold, hard facts. This isn't revenge, it's a public cleansing. And then he says her name, Luna Carter. He looks for her in the audience. He had begged her to come. She's there in the back, looking terrified. He looks right at her. And I, in my blindness and my arrogance, I humiliated this employee. I publicly accused her. And I was wrong. He apologizes. Not a corporate, peer-spun apology. A real apology. I'm sorry, Luna. The entire company gasps. This is the plot twist no one saw coming. The CEO is apologizing to a junior employee. This is a heart-touching, emotional earthquake. He doesn't stop there. Luna Carter was the agent sent to investigate us. And she was right. He admits it all. The secret identity is out, but he's the one revealing it. She didn't destroy this company, he says, his voice thick with emotion. She saved it. She saved its soul. She reminded us that integrity, kindness, and truth are the real assets. He credits her with saving the company. He, the CEO, gives all the credit to the employee he wronged. This is the ultimate public redemption. That is how you apologize. That's how you lead. Give this a like if you believe this is the moment of true love, not just romance, but love for integrity. He's not just saving her, he's saving himself. What a shocking, beautiful moment. This is the romance we were waiting for. The room is in stunned silence, and then applause. A slow, building applause. For her, for him. But the story isn't over. The redemption is public. But the love story is still personal. Christopher Brooks has one last move to make. And this one isn't for the shareholders. It's for her. The meeting ends. The drama is over. Or so it seems. The press is going insane. But Christopher walks right past them. He finds Luna, who is still standing in the back, shaking. He doesn't say anything. He just offers his hand. This is the romance part of the story. The quiet part after the storm. He leads her away from the chaos to the one place that matters, his mother's community center. They stand in the quiet community center. I step down, he says quietly, just before the meeting. It's done. I can't lead a company I almost destroyed. I can't be that CEO anymore. This is the real shocking news. This is the ultimate act of redemption. He's giving up his empire, the thing that defined him as a rich man. So what now? Luna asks, her voice small. Now, he says, the board. They need new leadership. Someone to actually lead. Someone with integrity. He looks at her. They're offering you a senior role. Vice President of Ethics and Integrity. The choice is yours. He's not just giving her a job, he's giving her power. He's making the employee the boss. He's flipping the rich man, poor woman script forever. He turns to her, and the CEO is gone. It's just Christopher. Luna, he says, and his voice breaks. This is the emotional, heart-touching moment. I spent my whole life building an empire. I collected things. Power. Money. I was so busy, I forgot to be a person. He's finally being honest. This is the man she saw in her notes. And then you came. He takes her hand. This undercover agent, this brilliant, kind employee, you were the only one who was honest. You were the only one who was real. While I was busy building, you taught me the value of integrity. You taught me what true love looks like. That it's not possession, it's goodness. This is a confession. This is a love story. The workplace romance that wasn't. the secret identity that exposed. His heart. He's not a CEO asking an employee out. He's a man, stripped of his power, admitting she was a powerful one all along. I don't know if you can, after everything I did, but I think I'm in love with you, Luna Carter. And scene. Wow, right in the feelings. What's the one word for this ending? Perfect? Earned? Beautiful? It's the ultimate heart-touching payoff. This romance feels real because it was built on respect before it was built on love. This is the plot twist we all hoped for. Luna looks at this man, Christopher, not to see him for the first time. She sees the man she wrote about, the man with the potential for good, finally realized she doesn't need to be an agent anymore. Her mission is complete, but her story, their love story, is just beginning. She steps forward, and with her own surprise move, she doesn't just accept the job. She accepts him. In the end, this wasn't just a love story, it was a story about integrity. It shows that true wealth isn't about empires. It's about character. And it proves that no one is beyond redemption if they are willing to see the truth. If you also believe that integrity is the ultimate superpower and that everyone deserves a chance to be better, then you have found your community. Subscribe and become part of a family that believes in heart-touching stories and the power of goodness. Now, we have 3 final things to ask. Hit that like button as a sign that you believe in the power of redemption and true love. Comment below with your answer to this. What was the exact moment in the story that you felt the romance was real? Was it the community center, the dinner, or the final apology? Share this video with one person who needs a reminder that even in the biggest drama, kindness can win. And while you wait for our next story, know that this channel is a treasure chest of emotional journeys just like this one. Explore our older videos and discover the other shocking and heart-touching stories you've missed. To make sure you never miss the next plot twist we have in store, hit that notification bell right now. We are always finding new stories to tell, and you won't want to be left out of the next adventure.